Hey guys, sorry we are late.
You have one.
Oops. Yes, I am also having issues. This is totally my fault. Josh, do the opening.
Oh, I was going to say, let's just blame Amazon. That's what everybody else is doing for their technical glitches these last couple days. So,
This is true. Okay,
oh,
let's.
and by the way, capitalist death parade. Capitalist death parade. What happened to the capitalist death parade theme? Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Capitalist Death Parade with your hosts, Joy Marie Man and Josh Radio Hedge. We are a podcast where we discuss the dystopian hellscape of capitalism that we call
We
home.
call home.
What's up, Josh Radio?
And I'm Joy Marie Man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh my god, yesterday and today have been like fucking nuts in my life. So I need to just take a deep breath so I can start ranting about this no kings bullshit. So anyway, we are gonna start on that. And do I have a lot to fucking say? Oh my fucking god. People are so fucking obsessed and sensitive about this fucking march, parade, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They have no list, like I said over a week ago, and that started it all on, I know it's fucking Facebook, but I said it on both my social media accounts. I was like, when you don't have a list of demands, it's a parade. Like, I have never seen so many happy people at a protest in my fucking life. Tutus and smiles and dancing and singing and hugging and cheering. And I'm like, is this a party? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is
Joy,
not
I'm not gonna lie. You're sounding a little. You're sounding a little grinchy, just a little bit,
Little grinchy. Oh, I don't give a flaming fuck. You know that. I don't fucking care. I mean, if this is people's idea of a protest, that's fucking scary. And where the fuck have all these people been at all of our Palestine marches and protests? Can somebody fucking tell me? And where the fuck are they going to be next weekend at our next one and our next one and our next one? Because doing something once every 4 months that's fucking manufactured, that's not fucking activism. You're not doing shit. I'll get into all that. Anyway.
Well, let's just jump right in. Well, we'll start with the Kings protest because, yeah, it was an event, but it definitely needs deciphered. So I shared it too. If you want to toss that one up on the screen for me. So as Joy was just stating, the theme is a march without a list of demands is a parade. Which fair point. And let's jump to the next one here. And God, now I won't lie, I saw some pretty cool people out at the protest that I was at. I saw a few cringy people too, but you got a collection tonight. Let's take a look at some of these.
Oh, that's nothing.
Oh, I know. I've seen some bad ones. If Kamala had won, we'd be at brunch. No kings.
They didn't fucking look. 9 years later, you still didn't fucking learn how classist and you think that's like a good thing? You think that's an own? That's the fucking problem. You are literally admitting how fucking vapid you are, how fucking entitled you are. The red team bad, orange man bad, and we have to go out in our tutus with our hot pink sign and complain. Oh, this is so fucking exhausting. Oh, I'm so tired.
I don't understand the embracing of the brunch thing. It's like, is it ironic or are they serious? No. I can't tell.
No, they're serious.
But it's like, why would you embrace that? Because the joke about it is that you don't give a fuck when it's your team.
Yeah.
Why would you embrace that? I don't.
Yeah.
That's just like saying I have no. It's like having a shirt that says I have no critical thinking skills. I don't get why you would embrace
That's
that.
what
It's
all
weird.
these fucking signs say. I swear, I saw a little boy had a sign that said, Trump smells like farts. I was like, yes, that's what I'm fucking talking about. That
That's
was
pretty funny.
epic. And
That's
then I
pretty funny.
saw one woman who had a sign that said, I hope Big Beautiful Bill is the name of your cellmate. And I was like, see, that's crafty. That's crafty. I can get down with that. But like all these other ones, like I put some in there that are just
Oh,
this is
I've
why I
seen.
couldn't go. I cannot fucking be around these people. I can't. Because I just call it gatekeeping, call it whatever, call it. I don't give a flying fuck. I cannot deal with these people and their fucking privilege. I can't fucking stand it.
No, I feel you. I feel you. Well, let's take it. Let's take another look here because we've got some fun ones here. Oh, this one. This one's great because we need to try to say this one together or each do our own. Do your Morgan Freeman and I'll do my Morgan Freeman.
That's not who that is.
Oh, it's a different Morgan Freeman.
Morgan J. Freeman.
Oh
He's
no, I didn't
not.
know there were multiple Morgan Freemans. Okay, well
Yeah.
I
This
got
is
all
Morgan
excited.
J. Freeman.
Oops.
So if you look at the No Kings website, it states that everyone needs a permit, which
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna get a fucking permit. Okay. Anyway, so and then that's what this is a response to. We don't break rules. If it says our permit goes to 1, we're out at 10, fucking 12:59. We don't break rules.
Oh my
Wow. Now
god.
that's hardcore.
Yay.
Something
Yeah.
else it says on their website, it says, and I quote, this is not civil disobedience. There you have it.
Okay. Well, I mean, maybe it should be, but let's jump to the next one here. It's
You're
another
not
brunch
even
sign.
hardcore enough to do fucking civil disobedience.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Now,
You can't even fucking sit in a goddamn street? Really? Jesus.
no doubt. Well, here's another one, another brunch sign. Same statement as the previous, different Karen, uncaring Karen. Let's see here. Palestine erasure. And they mentioned him by name. Whoa.
Look, it's a different fucking color, and it's this big. What?
Yeah.
Like, I saw so much fucking Palestine erasure. And okay, first of all, Basquiat, one of the most talented artists in the fucking universe who ever existed, a black man who grew up broke and made it as an incredible artist, an artist who made art about anti-capitalism, anti-slavery. His symbol was that king, that exact sign that they are using, that kind of scribbly crown. That is Basquiat. That's not theirs. It's fucking not. This black man who made incredible art, like actual revolutionary art, and they took his fucking symbol and they have no idea who it came from, where it came from, why it's there, why he made that his symbol. And I'm about to say some fucked up shit. So that's all I'm gonna say. Like, stop with fucking capitalizing on people of color and their work. And you know what I'm gonna say, and I don't give a fuck if people get pissed off. Andy Warhol supposedly discovered Basquiat, and Andy Warhol wishes he had a morsel of Basquiat's fucking talent. Also, so I met this awesome local artist in Harrisburg, and you could tell immediately she was influenced by Basquiat. Immediately. Because her art was like bold reds, yellows, like anti-capitalist very much. And I was like, and she had a crown on some of the things in there. And she was a Black woman, and she was so cool. Like, I bought one of her a print copy of one of her pieces. And we were talking for a while, and she's like, you know, these girls came in, and they were like, white girls in their 20s, and they came in and they were like, oh my god, no king stuff, no king stuff. And she's just sitting there like, oh my god, like, my art has
Yeah.
a different meaning now, and that's
Yeah.
more erasure of people of color. It's
Yeah.
not fucking cool. Then, okay, so then there was this woman, and I forgot to include it. I forget the girl's name, but she won an Emmy, and she said, go birds, fuck ICE, free Palestine. Well, this chick had on a shirt that said, go birds, fuck Trump, and something else. And she completely took out Palestine and ICE. So nothing on immigrants and nothing on Palestine. She made it like all about like no kings.
Yeah.
Just more erasure.
Yeah.
And that was a topic over and over and over. I think it was last week. I showed the sign ideas from the No Kings website. I swear they had like 30 sign slogan suggestions. Not one about Palestine. Not one. And we'll get more into that later.
Yeah, we will. All right. Here's this old lady. This old lady Liberty. Although I gotta say, I like the tree frog in the background.
Yes. But okay, so here's the thing that was weird about this to me. First of all, aren't right-wing people the ones who say they're patriots? Why is
They're
this
trying to take it back.
Huh?
They're trying to take it back.
Okay, but what is patriotic? This is what I'm not understanding. How is this person a patriot?
Well, they're saying that, and I get it. They're saying that like what Trump represents and his group, they claim to be the patriots, but that's not patriotism. So it's all these people like trying to reclaim the flag, trying to reclaim patriotism. But to me, the flag just holds endless baggage for all the horrible history and war crimes. So to me, I don't understand patriotism, but I understand what they're trying to say. Yeah.
To me, I legit think she said that because she's like, I'm on the sidewalk. I'm holding a sign. I'm a patriot. I legit think that's where she's going. Like, I don't think these people as a whole have that much depth. I really don't. I think they come up with slogans and outfits, and they're like, look at me. Oh my God, I'm going to be on social media with someone, with the coolest, sign. And I'm not seeing a lot of depth. And we'll show some videos of some interviews that day.
We have yet another brunch sign, endless brunch signs. People are really embracing the deferential shit. I don't understand it. I hate it. All right. Let's see what else we got here.
I need to release more copies of my shitlib parody book. Like, seriously, like, I feel like I should just, like, I have a few copies left. I should just put them up, and if you guys want one, DM me, and just send me a few bucks for shipping, and I'll send you one.
I got a better idea. Oh, go ahead.
Even though I had it, I wrote it in, during the last shitlibbery. This is 2.0. It is Hillary all over again. It is Pelosi. It is the same exact people Pat and I wrote about. The same fucking people. It's just a few years later.
You should consider writing a sequel where the Democrats take power, but instead of repealing any of the new fascist add-ons, they just use them, and then you get sent to the brunch gulags for.
It's not really a parody, though. That's the thing. That's the issue. Like, our book had so many 5-star reviews, but the biggest complaint was, the more I read this, the more I realized it wasn't necessarily parody. And I'm like, yes, correct.
Yeah.
Everything we took was literally actual quotes from social media from these fucking shit libs. And it was just like, it's hilarious, but at the same time, fucking sad.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh, the Drake meme. No kings, but lifetime senators. Yeah, I know. And lifetime Supreme Court. It all makes sense if you don't think about it. Yep. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, this one's a little right coded for my taste, but I saw this one going around, the No Kings one with the people in the costumes. It says, your party skipped the primary, crowned Kamala without a single vote. That's true. Tried to erase Trump from the ballot when your legal warfare crashed and burned. That's questionable. Not a democracy. That's authoritarianism with a blue sticker. Okay, fair.
Okay, but let's be clear. They did try to take Trump off some of the ballots.
Did they?
They did.
I mean, they also took the Green Party off of some of the ballots. I mean,
Absolutely.
I know the Democratic Party's not big on democracy.
But there's nothing, I understand what you're saying. That is kind of rightish.
Yeah.
But what they said is true. They did try to do it. And yeah, you don't even have a fucking primary. Oh. Did you see leaked emails? Apparently she wants to run with AOC.
Oh, is that a leak? I didn't know that was a leak.
That's what the article I read said, that it was a leak.
Oh my God. Ugh, God.
Translation, well, you know what? We totally want to lose again.
Well, it's like, could Kamala at least, I don't know, score even one single delegate, just one in the primary, a single one first? Could we do that first, and then we'll decide all that shit later? I don't. No, why doesn't she have to run like everybody else has to run in a primary? I hate it.
That's the irony. Like, these people are like no kings. Oh, but did you see the sign suggestion? The one was like, no kings, but yes, queens. I was like, oh my fucking God.
Cringe, like, man. That's like Pokemon Go to the polls level shit, but okay.
Yes. Go to the, I was thinking about that yesterday for some reason. But like, you know, Queen Hizzlebub made a post about like, go to your No Kings marches and blah, blah, blah. And the first thing I fucking thought of was her in that like king, queen, whatever it is outfit, and the little boy fucking carrying her cloak behind her. Like, you are fucking slave labor by a like 10-year-old in your fucking royalty outfit.
And when Hillary had perfectly good prison slaves to do that work.
Who were serving her dinner, and she wrote about it in her book because she saw nothing wrong with it.
Well, why would she? She was like queen of Arkansas or whatever. Or no,
Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas. Yeah. So as far as she saw it, you know, hey, this is just perks that come with the job of being queen. I get to have slaves.
Yeah.
Fucking nuts, man. Fucking nuts. Well, let's watch another video or a video here. Oh, I saw this one. Oof. Cringe. Is there sound? Hold on. Where's my sound?
He started to take control.
What has President Trump done to make him a monarch?
He started to take control and do illegal things and that are not within his power. So that's pretty much what makes a person a monarch. They take complete control even though they shouldn't have it.
What illegal things has he done?
Come here. What illegal things? Everything that he has done except for get elected. Every single thing since he's gotten into office.
So deporting illegal immigrants, is that illegal?
Deporting illegal immigrants, if they're here peacefully, yes.
If they're illegally here, though, if they came illegally?
If they came here illegally, I believe we're a country that stands for Lady Liberty. It said, give me your tired, give me everybody you can possibly bring into the United States, and it doesn't say ship them back out. It says welcome.
Awesome. Any other issues, any issues in particular that you really disagree with Trump on?
No, because you're just baiting me. Have a nice day.
I was just
Okay,
asking.
so obviously, I'm assuming this dude's a right winger, but
Yeah.
the fact of the matter is, you can't even say why you're there. Like, I mean, I am fully like, fuck borders or imaginary lines, like, land back, nobody is illegal on stolen land. Like, I am 100%. However, if you're going to say why people who are illegal should not be sent out, you should maybe like have something to say that's not like, Lady Liberty, give us come here, and then whoever she's talking to doesn't go over there because they're fucking mortified because she's a dumbass.
Yeah.
So I mean, why are you there? Why? Just say, I think it's fucked up what he's doing with ICE. I think it's fucked up that he's taking away freedom of speech. I think it's fucked up that he's continuing a genocide, a fucking Holocaust in Palestine. Like, you can't find one fucking reason.
I know. Well, I mean, it
And
just
you're
shows
there.
you. Well, it shows you what do they call it? They call it they don't call it uneducated in politics.
Opiate of the masses.
Well, no, but they call it. There's a word that they use for the
Ignorant?
uneducated. Well, that's another word for it. But there's what is the damn word? See, that's what I get for being ignorant and uneducated. Oh well, but I know that there's a word that basically describes that very thing. Yeah, don't mind me. Well, you want to jump to yet another video of cringe? This is the cringiest one for me. Let's do this.
This is what democracy looks like.
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 Can we no longer let this be what democracy looks like? I'm tired.
Like DEMOCK, democracy. This motherfucker took how much from APAC?
I know.
Has so many fucking big donors, corporations, all this shit is total trash. And he's saying this is what democracy looks like. Did you play the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
only
Because
10
there's
seconds.
another one where they show like 10 people. There's like literally 10 people. And they're like, this is what democracy looks like. And it's like, really? This is fucking democracy? Democracy's fucking dead. It's been dead.
Yeah, sad but true. Sad but true.
There
Well,
will never even be a sliver of democracy as long as there is our corporate donors. That is number one.
Number one. But even when you get local into the party like apparatus of like the Democratic Party, as long as they're super delegates, there is no fair like game. It sucks.
Well, and then like someone, as I'm in Pennsylvania, I'm not voting next week, but let's say I can't because I'm registered independent. If I want to vote for a Democrat, which I'm not, but if I was, I can't anyway because I have a closed state, a closed primary state.
Yeah.
As do dozens of other states.
Mine as well.
Democratic.
Yeah.
You should be able to vote for whoever the fuck you want. the general election, that's not democratic. It should be popular vote, hands down. It shouldn't be, like, oh, this is worth 14, essentially 14 votes, even though you have like millions of people. Like, none of that shit's democratic. None of it.
Yeah. Well, let's keep moving through. We got a bunch of these tonight. Let's see. We got meet the president who never got or needed a No Kings protest. Actually, he had to practically be forced out by the rest of the party upon face planting the hardest I think anybody's ever face planted at a presidential debate. But, hey, he tried to stay in.
I love yet again the erasure of Palestinians, because no, there was no King's March, and that's the problem, because you were all fucking comfortable and didn't give a fuck about all the shit he was doing. What there was thousands of marches all around the entire world, pretty much every day for over a year that he was in power. I know you didn't pay attention to that, but yeah, it's a little more.
Biden paid attention to that. Wasn't he calling them like Hamas marches or something like that?
Yes. Commies. We're all a bunch of commies. Can you insult us, please, though?
Please. Oh, goodness. All right, let's jump to the next one here. We got Pelosi showing off her superhuman strength.
Wayne.
I want everybody to know that right before this video was filmed, Nancy Pelosi was bitten by a radioactive chihuahua, and it gave her super strength. Check it out.
I'm going to tear up the crown.
Oh my God, she did it!
I'm going to tear up the crown.
Muscles of fucking steel. Man,
Oh, man.
She may be 95, but she is strong as fuck.
And, she doesn't look a day over 94.
She really doesn't. She really doesn't. Wow. Now that is... Whew. Wow.
I'm impressed. I'm not going to lie. I'm not normally into older ladies, but I was hot. I was a little hot.
I mean, I'm strictly dickly, but I mean, that was kind of hot. That was pretty hot, Pelosi.
Don't put that thing on. It's about our demand. Don't put your hands on her. It's public place. News is just going to take a beautiful picture of this and paint us all as, like we're
pro-humanity, pro-anti-genocide, pro-humanity.
But it's the wrong. You're at the wrong event, dude.
I don't think so.
I'm sorry.
Why do you think this is the wrong message here?
Because this is no kings. This is about the United States. This is about our democracy. Don't put that thing on. It's about our democracy.
Don't put your hands on her. You're in a public place.
Okay, don't put
You're
that
in
on
a
me.
public
I'm
place.
just saying.
If you don't want to talk to him, but you just went up and yelled at him. Whoa.
And by the way, I just want to say that the bombs haven't stopped. I just watched 11 people get massacred this morning, and Israel has violated the ceasefire dozens of times, as we knew they would. So that's also why we're out here.
Why was that woman so hostile to you?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm just out here for humanity and for Palestinians who are still being genocided, still occupied. There's still apartheid. So to be honest with you, I'm baffled. I don't understand it.
Yeah. I guess she's pro-genocide. No king's pro-genocide.
Seems like, yeah, exactly.
I love her.
I know. She's a sweetie pie.
Yeah.
So, and I've said this on the show before, but man, she's so teeny tiny. She comes up to my shoulders, and I'm 5'2".
And she's got like the courage of like Andre the Giant. It's amazing to see.
Seriously. Now she could break that fucking crown in 20 pieces.
She'd just give it a look and the crown would disintegrate.
Yeah, exactly. Like, do you know who I fucking am? So, I think this lady said it exactly how I think she's kind of representative of a lot of what we've seen. You're at the wrong protest. Even with drunk. even with Trump continuing this Holocaust, even though he's involved now, you're still at the wrong protest. She also says this is about United States democracy. Well, are you not understanding the fact that democracy means we should be able to say what we do and don't want with our military budget? Or, that we've been protesting in the streets for over 2 years and they haven't listened to us. That's not democracy. Like, she is so oblivious to the fact that just because it's technically about the Holocaust of Palestine, it literally wouldn't be happening if it weren't for us.
That's right.
It wouldn't be happening. That's not democratic. So, and then the way she starts out, I was just about to paint a beautiful picture of Americans. So she herself said that she wanted this kind of facade. She wanted this picture, paint this picture of Americans. Well, what if there are immigrants there?
She doesn't like that kind of America.
I know.
I guess. Yeah.
But only the white ones and the legal ones and the straight ones. Everyone else, go fuck yourself.
Thanks, white moderates. Yay.
Moderate.
Well, she considers herself a moderate, is what I was saying.
I'm a liberal and a fiscal conservative. I could see her being one of those.
Oh God. All right, this douche. Oh man.
Let's go, ICE! Let's go, ICE! God bless Trump! God bless Trump! God bless Trump! Trump! God bless Trump! God bless Trump! Yeah, fuck you! Ride your bike, you fucking fag! Go get a job! Yeah! Loser! Fucking loser! Wait!
Dude, he has blood pouring down his face.
You guys are gonna get your ass beat if you don't quit. I'm serious.
Hey, get your buddy. Get your buddy.
Back up, man. You ran into me. What the fuck?
Hey, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Trip his ass. Trip his ass. Fuck you. Fuck Trump, pussy. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. You, dude. What are you doing? Get out of here. Get fucked up. Get out of here. I don't know where they are. Get out of here. I'm sorry what happened to you. You need to go. I don't want you to get hurt more than you are. I don't know where they are.
Wow.
Dude, I've never seen such immediate poetic justice. It was so fucking funny. Like, he's like, fuck you, F. And then all of a sudden, boom. And then he gets up and then, boom, he trips again. Dude, and then he just keeps going like, I'm so tough. And oh my fucking God.
My favorite part is he's like, God bless Trump, and he's wearing a cross, and yet he's like throwing slurs around because, you know, as Jesus famously said, throw some slurs around, bro.
Yeah,
I think
God
that's what
hates
Jesus said.
F's. Duh. Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Duh.
Wow.
What a
You know, I
gem.
should tell you, I got to see a little bit of instant karma at the No Kings. There was a jerk in a Trump flag truck that decided to roll coal on the frickin' protesters and like zoom in real fast, real hard, and like blast them all with fumes and whatnot. Well, you can't do that. That's illegal. It's just reckless driving. And a cop immediately saw him and immediately pulled him over. And I was like, hey, that never happens. I never see a cop just show up when some asshole's just being an asshole. It's like, so thank you for the first time ever. Wow.
Well, I know in a lot of these cities, these people like hired a lot of cops. You can do that. If there are off-duty cops, you can actually hire them, which is another reason you're not exactly making it safe for people of color if you're going to have like a buttload of cops. But I will say in Harrisburg, when there are Trump things or Trump counter protests against us, things like that, the police are always with the Trumpers. Always.
Yeah,
they are never like trying to protect, like they can a cab anyway, but they're over there, they're patting them on the back. Like we have literal Nazis that come to protest on our Capitol steps in Harrisburg, and they will literally stand by them on the Capitol steps and act like, oh, we're just protecting them. And it's like, okay, dude. Yeah. But yeah, I mean,
it's like, but don't you and those neo-Nazis have matching tattoos, Mr. Officer? Like, what's going on? I'm confused.
Hey, I haven't seen you since Wednesday meeting, buddy. Hey. The one, oh my God, when we were at my buddy and I, when we were at the Netanyahu protest, when he spoke to Congress and we were outside, there were like thousands and thousands and thousands of us outside when he was speaking to Congress in DC. And this one kid's like, a cab or something, and it starts like running, and this cop started running after him and just fucking face plant. My friend got it on video. It was fucking epic. And my friend has the best laugh ever. And he's like, I got that on video. Like, it's amazing. I mean, this cop legit face plants and slides.
Face first. Oh, I love it.
Slides.
Love it.
It's epic. Fucking epic.
Speaking of epic, I heard this is a good little interview.
Trump's a bitch.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. We don't like him. That's the word around here.
Any particular reason why you don't like him?
No clue at all. I'm just going with everybody else saying.
He was right. I was with him at first. I'm like, sweet, man. I'm with you. That's
Trump's
too bad.
a bitch, y'all.
That's great.
Watch it again. It's funny.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Trump's a bitch.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know. We don't like him. That's the word around here.
Any particular reason why you don't like him?
No clue at all. I'm just going with everybody else saying. Trump's a...
Wow, man. You know, that is the most honest interview I think I've ever seen. Because, like, that's America. Like, if I could define America in 10 seconds of video, it's that.
But I don't think this kid's an anomaly. Like, it's...
No, he's the average.
Leader, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the average voter is like, I don't like Trump. I'm like, okay, why? Because the thing is, there's 1,000 reasons why you could dislike Trump and what he's done.
Yeah.
But what's amazing is because of our dumb fuck fast food politics culture, nobody knows anything about politics.
Yeah.
And people are just like completely blindsided by just a question like, what don't you like about him?
Yeah.
Like, it shouldn't be this hard, you guys, but I don't know. That's where we're at when we live in this tribal, like, sports face paint style, like, politic, you know, where it's just my team versus your team. We're never going to progress as a society as long as we're, you know, unable to, like, look past our red blue blinders. I don't know. There's my rant.
The thing. This is aligned with the Democrats. Not only are Democrat senators, Congress people, whatever, you know, endorsing it, and some of the biggest talking heads of the party, you also have the founders of this who are highly connected to Israel. And there's a couple videos on my Twitter page if you want to see them. This is, I can't do, like, I can't go to anything sponsored by a party. If there's a march and it's run by Democrats, I'm not going.
Well, I want to counter you on that in just a few. We'll finish your last couple of clips, and then I'm going to counter that. All right. So speaking of Democrats, see, I like the Democrats conceptually. I mean, in reality, they suck. But conceptually, they sound great. And then they go and they do shit like this. I'm just gonna mute it because I'm worried we're gonna get a ding for the worst song I've ever heard.
I probably will, and it's not like the whole song. They do the same move. It's kind of impressive.
I believe it.
And they probably practice it for months, which is just sad.
Well, I mean, there's truly nothing more beautiful than white people dancing, or I guess attempting to dance. It's just a blessing. It's a blessing. So thank you for sharing that
version my buddy made. James, if you're watching, thank you for this comedic genius.
All right. So then we got a Max Blumenthal.
Oh, no, there should be another video.
Oh, there was another one?
Yes. Yeah, I put two.
I lost one in the shuffle. So if you want to chat for a second, let me see if I can locate it.
Yeah, so that reminds me of Pete Buttigieg, how they were like, however that goes. And it was just, they actually thought it was good, which makes me sad. But also, like, I do judge people by their music choices. So, yeah. I mean, don't get me started on Bernie, but at least when, we did his rallies and stuff, he would play like David Bowie and, actual like Prince and good music. So when you're like, I don't know who the fuck does that song, but it sucks. That says a lot about you.
I think I figured it out. You had the same dancers dancing more than one dance. That's why I deleted the other one by accident. So give me a second, see if I can find it here. Sorry about that. I thought it was a repeat. All right. I think I found it. Let's do it. Oh, no, that's not it. One more. Okay. Oh, it's the same one. Dang it.
No,
sorry, Joy.
That's not it.
My apologies. Well, the other one, they were dancing to Thriller, I promise you. And that's also probably a strike. Let me see if I can find it.
No, never mind.
Okay.
Oh, who we got? Let me see. I can't see.
We got Colin and Repeat Watch both hanging out in the chat right now. Colin says friggin' no things. Yeah.
Thanks for joining. Did you guys go to one of the parades, or what are your thoughts? I'd like to know, please.
So well, here. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, what do we have next?
Well, we had one more from this column for you, and then I've got a few things I want to tag on to it, but let's take a look. We got the Max Blumenthal post. He says, No Kings, the Democrat-oriented protest group organizing anti-Trump rallies this Saturday, urges protesters to wear yellow ribbons inspired by a NATO-backed color revolution in Hong Kong and the Ukraine proxy war. No Kings messaging does not include opposition to U.S.-Israeli wars. Yeah, that is very interesting. That is very interesting. Yeah, I saw some of that too. And I'm with you on the, fuck the pre-organized protest thing. But I would now like to jump in on my kind of 2 cents on this. I think that these protests are actually they're fertile ground to plant some seeds. And that's what me and some of my friends did. So we went to our local No Kings protest. And what I was doing is I was walking around with a freaking megaphone and I was letting people know the real shit of what was going on. I was informing people, you will not get to vote your way out of this. I was informing people the only way you will get out of this is through solidarity of class and a general strike. My friend was handing out flyers on general strike that explain how every single thing that the people have done to try to save our society and our rights have been trampled, and that we are left no other option but general strike. And we're out here like we're working this crowd to really, and I got to tell you, at one point I got real passionate and I got a chant for general strike going that had hundreds of people going. And I'm just saying that's an opportunity to plant a seed in somebody that they might not have even thought of. Maybe they never even heard the phrase before they went to that rally. So I'm saying opportunities.
That's and I agree with that. But my point is, to counter that is you're using it as an opportunity, which a lot of my comrades in our Palestinian groups did. Totally cool, because you're using it as a teachable moment. However, that only proves my point more. You have to go there on your own to do what needs to be done. It's not being done by them. That's the point.
No, and they're never going to. That's like that old saying: the fascist oligarchy's never going to hand you the tools that you need to free yourself from it. So ultimately, that's our situation. They're never going to teach you how to defeat fascism. They're going to teach you, just like voting, once every so often, you just got to go out and do one thing and then go away. That's what they're teaching. But I don't allow that to be the lesson personally. Like I've let people know that. It's like, as they were leaving, I'm like, just so you know, on your way home, the protest does not end. The problems that you had when you got here, you still have, which means you have to keep working. You cannot walk away in 1 hour. So I'm hoping.
The issue is I don't think a lot of them have problems. That's the problem. A lot of them don't have any. I want these people to fucking go up to an unhoused person and ask them how their life is different now than when Biden was in office. Are they less unhoused when a Democrat is elected? Like, they need to talk to people who are hurting. Fuck them. Like, especially as white people, that's our fucking job. That's our obligation. Talk to people who have less than you. Talk to people who are struggling. Talk to people who have no health care. Talk to people who can't find a job. Talk to people losing their housing. Talk to people who have, who are single mothers. Talk to these people who are fucking struggling. They're thinking about themselves already. That's the fucking problem.
Yeah. True. Oh, and speaking of people showing up at the protest to kind of like interject their own message, this was my favorite protest sign, not just of my local protest, but of maybe the whole damn No Kings. This one totally slayed me. Best protest sign maybe ever.
What's it say?
It says release the Epstein files.
I always enjoy when people use their cars.
God damn, man. I don't know. When I saw that, I about fell out. I was just like, that is the
Did you see any
fun.
other Jeffrey signs at all?
I saw a couple, not many, but I was going to mention that too. I did see a few Palestinian flags. So there were people repping, but not as many as you'd like. And I'm with you. And I'll tell you this. I saw people there at the No Kings that I saw at Palestine protests. So at the end of the day, there is some crossover, but we need more.
But the question is, did they have someone speak on Palestinian issues?
Well, no one spoke at ours, sadly. I mean, like I said, I spoke, but that's because I brought my own fucking bullhorn. I got my own speech in.
Weird.
Nobody. Yeah, ours was Yeah, ours was just a big, long, like 2 hour long, both sides of this huge, long main road, signs waving. I don't know.
So it
That's why I
wasn't
tried to interject some more info into it.
no speakers. I've
Yeah.
never done something like that. That's kind of weird.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
What
I
did
just had
the
to share
comments
my.
say?
Oh, let's see here. Colin was saying that get 7 million people to stop a genocide, which the orgs and the founders are silent on. It's like, yeah, it's like, let's use that 7 million people. Like, and that's something I do want to mention. We can talk trash on the meaning of the thing and how that was people are trying to kind of like disingenuously use it. But at the end of the day, 7 million people, it's the largest protest, I think, ever in American history. So it's not something that we can just treat as meaningless. It does have some meaning. And for me, here's what I took from it most of all. I feel like a lot of people are despairing right now. They're despairing, and for very good reasons. Things are not going great in America. All right. And they're not going great in the world either, for that matter. But in America, let's be honest. And knowing that what you thought, what you felt, hey, things are not going the way I wanted. And then suddenly thousands of people in a small town all show up. It makes you feel at least like, well, okay, I'm not alone. Okay, there is solidarity. Okay, there is at least the people are like, no, I'm not okay with the direction of things.
Isn't that
I
the
feel
point
like
of having speakers?
No, we needed speakers, and that's why I'm going to try to
That's
get
fucking
something
weird.
Oh, I know. It's so weird. But
Like
that's like I
that,
said, that's why I tried to hijack it by just bringing my own megaphone because there were no speakers. Yeah.
but I mean, at these places, if people are having to spare, which of course, obviously, that many people, obviously, there are some. Is that the kind of place that is going to have the depth to really talk about things to make actual change? Because they didn't even have a fucking list of demands. That is the most basic shit in the entire world. Here's a dude. He's so awful. He's so awful that 7 million people are going to come out. Okay. But you're not telling him what your demands are. You're not saying stop this, start this, don't do this, do that. You're telling him nothing. You're literally demanding nothing. What the fuck is the point?
Well, I mean, that's what we've been taught all through our training in the political system through voting, that we're not to demand anything. In fact, we should get something so horrible that the only reason we're voting for it is because the other option is slightly more horrible. And so we don't get any demands. We get no demands. That's our lot. It sucks.
I just, you can tell that it's corporate when politicians are there and promoting it and stuff like that. I will never go to a corporate event. I don't give a flaming fuck who is there. I'm not going to do it. If you want to go for it. But I hope you go to, stir some shit up and say, look, you're here. Cool. Are you coming back to next weekend? Because when I look at, the Harrisburg Capitol steps and I see like 2,000 people on it, and I look at our Palestine protest we just did there, and they're about 50.
Yeah.
That's a fucking problem.
I feel
That's
that.
a huge fucking problem. Huge. Yeah. So it's about priority, and it's about what so many of these people are so orange man bad that they've never had to suffer, or they currently are not suffering, and they have so much cognitive dissonance. They have, selective outrage, which is a cancer in this country that is ginormous. I just, like, people like that, I can't fucking deal with it. I can't. I can't.
No, I feel you.
Especially
No,
in mass.
For me, I just want these people to ultimately learn, and it's hard because again, there's a large chunk of the population that is so disinterested in all of this. They just want their football game, their baseball game, their their fast food, their TV show, and they're good. Their video game, they're happy. And they don't want anything more to do with any of this. They just want it to run on its own because they were told that's how it worked. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's unfortunate. Well, hey, I wanted to jump to a different topic real quick.
Wait, let's read the comments. I want to
Oh,
see if
yeah.
anyone answered.
Well, Colin had said at last said 65 million voted for Holocaust Harris. So where are they at? And it's like, yeah,
exactly.
Yep. And that's what I was going to mention to you earlier when you were talking about the Palestine thing and that one lady being about how like this is about America, not about Palestine. It's like, well, how do you think we got to this democratic like moment where we were losing our democracy? How did we get here? Palestine. Because literally people were like, there is a red line in the sand, literally made of human blood, and I can't cross it to vote for you. I can't do it. And that was like 6.5 million is the estimate based on polling of people that couldn't cross that red line. I mean, you can say it's not about Palestine, but I say it is. And I say that the democracy is in the state that it is because of what the Democrats did and advocated for.
I don't know. You're like so much more hopeful than me. To me, democracy was already dead. It didn't matter which one was in office as far as that went. And Palestine was going to be in a Holocaust also, regardless which one.
Yeah.
But yes, absolutely, Palestine was the reason she lost.
I do want to make an addendum real quick. I despise Trump, but I did note something. When this whole thing, and we were talking about it, though we couldn't locate the specific article on it, how during the ceasefire, there was a settler on a bulldozer that ran over an unexploded bomb, an ordnance. And when this happened, Israel used this, even though they knew within 2 hours that this was their own ordnance, unexploded, that got hit by their own settler, that they used that information to shut off aid and then to resume bombing. And what's crazy is Trump found this out also because, again, Trump also has access to one of the greatest intelligence apparatuses on earth. And they let him know, actually, sir, this is what happened. And they know that that's what happened. Trump then immediately called Netanyahu and was like, hey, cut this shit right fucking now. Now, here's my argument. I don't like Trump, but I can't see Biden doing that. I just can't. I cannot see Joe Biden calling Netanyahu up and being like, hey, buddy, you're lying, and my intelligence says you're lying. I can't see it. So
how do you know that Trump did that?
Well, that's per claims of people in the circle. Just that Trump, like, literally upon getting that information that Israel had that info, then contacted Netanyahu over it, saying you need to uphold the ceasefire, stop this shit right now. So, but again, I can't see Biden doing that. I can't. So
do you remember when? And I don't have this on me because it's very spur of the moment I'm bringing it up. But do you remember when? Oh God, it was months ago. I'm not sure if we were doing a show together yet, but there was I remember doing on one of my shows reporting on the fact that proof had come out that
what was the proof?
I absolutely fucking lost my train of thought.
And here I thought I was the stoner. Damn
Jesus,
Jordan.
What the fuck? Didn't come back to me. As my dad would say, it must have been a lie.
Well, hey, I've got some breaking news real quick if I'd like to report that real fast.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Bibi actually said, this had to be probably at least a year ago. He said, Joe Biden was the best thing that could have happened to us since October 7th. And he also said that him and Harris never actually asked them for a ceasefire.
Nope.
And then they were like, oh, but around the clock, around the clock, around the clock, around the clock. And he straight up said they never asked us for a ceasefire.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Oh my God. That's so gross.
Not that they would have done it, to be clear, but
no, but it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense.
We still got to get to a few more comments.
I think we mostly got through them because they were all referencing that.
Oh, okay.
But I want to like drop some late breaking news on you guys. I don't know if you've been following the news, Joy, but there was a giant UFO. There was a giant UFO that was like right over the White House, and then it blasted the White House. Did you see that?
I did see that.
Yeah, so check out some of this damage. This is the White House after getting blasted by Independence Day style alien UFOs. It's incredible. Like, I've seen a lot of Hollywood depictions of the White House getting demolished. This is the first time I've ever seen it in real life.
Wait, I'm so confused because I can't see it. I thought you were being facetious.
I was. This is actually a picture of the White House today because Trump, without any permits or permission, started demolishing the East Wing of the White House for his giant $200 million ballroom. So that is the first time I've ever seen the White House. Like, I think the last time the White House was officially like attacked was like in the 1800s. So I guess this is a special moment when you get to see the White House looking like it got bombed out by the IDF. This is wild.
Well, the good thing is, it needs to be demolished because it was built by slaves inadvertently. So that's good. But, for those who don't know, I'm 85% blind. And I was reading an article to my husband. I was reading the top, and I said, it said, White House East Wing demolished for Trump's bathroom. And I'm losing it. And I'm like, how big of a bathroom does he need? Oh my God, that's insane. He is gonna blow that shit up. Like,
no.
and my husband's like, it's just ballroom. And I'm like, no, that was so much fun.
See, you remember he keeps all of his classified documents in endless totes in his bathroom, so he does need an enormous bathroom.
Totes in his bathroom. Yeah, that could be. It was so much funnier as a bathroom. Damn.
I know, that's actually amazingly funny. Oh, and then there's one other quick off-topic news thing I wanted to throw in, just because I thought this was insane. Senator Chris Larson posted that ICE is stockpiling arms, including chemical weapons and guided missile warheads with explosive components. It says the spending dwarfs anything we've seen in the agency so far, 700% increase in weapons spending by ICE. But here's the thing. I keep reading it over and over and over again. And I'm like, okay, well, hold on. Immigration and customs enforcement. That's what they are. Immigration and customs enforcement. Why would they need guided missile warheads?
Yeah.
What the fucking fuck is going on? Anyway, I haven't gotten too deep into this one yet. I just saw this a little bit ago and I was like, what?
The only thing I can think of is that, where people try to cross from Mexico, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they just started shooting missiles there before the people even got to the U.S.
Yeah. But hey, if you shoot them from a big old Navy ship off from slightly international waters, is it even a crime? It's just
not for Israel.
Jesus Christ. All right. Okay, I wanted to real quick touch on this dude. Do you know about Graham Plattner? Okay, so this week I've been really into Graham Plattner because the stuff came out days ago where apparently when he was younger years ago, he had made all these really kind of like radical posts. Some of them not that radical. Some of them I think he was just baiting people, you know. But at one point he says to somebody, "I'm a communist." And so this became this huge news thing where it's like, Graham Plattner's a communist. And I'm like, okay, but everybody's like getting mad about it. But I'm like, I think this is a win. I think like the young people are more down with that than they've ever been. So I started digging, trying to find all this social media stuff. And like I said, I felt like most of it actually made him look good in the long run. Maybe not to the moderate folks and the old guard, but to the new people voting, I think they'd like this guy. And everything seemed okay. And everything seemed like, hey, this guy's going to be fine. This is just them trying to do some oppo and knock him out. Well, then something really crazy happened. I just have to share this. He says, the worst is behind him after the damaging social media posts resurface. Well, it turns out the worst was not behind him because just days later, turns out he's got a Totenkopf tattoo.
What is that?
That's the fucking SS symbol that they wear on their stupid hats with the skull and cross.
I can't see it. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, let me zoom it in a little, but it's literally the fucking Totenkopf. The fucking like SS fucking skull and crossbones.
Has he addressed this?
Yeah. Just wait. I've got it all. This is
because before we go to that, I'm gonna say something that pissed people off so fucking bad. I said, you know what? Everyone's out here like, oh my God, he's so cool because he said, you know, this, that, and the other. And I said, I'm going to tell you what, I look at it differently. I look at it like he's a fucking bitch because he deleted every fucking one of them. He didn't stand by them. He didn't say, you know what? There's nothing wrong with what I said. Maybe some of it I don't feel as strongly now or what have you. But he fucking deleted them all like a bitch. Fuck that.
All right, here's another shot of him and his lovely Totenkopf tattoo here. Anyways, just so people know, let me pull up the Wikipedia. In the early days of the Nazi Party, the leader of Adolf's bodyguard unit resurrected the use of the Totenkopf as the unit's insignia. This grew into the SS, which then used the insignia throughout its history. And again, this is like something that he's trying to argue he didn't know that it was a Nazi tattoo. I'm not even kidding you. I'm going to show you. But I would like to remind everybody, if you're all like, wait a minute, how could someone not know? I want to remind everyone that everybody's favorite meme, the "Are we the baddies" guy meme, he's wearing the SS hat with the Totenkopf. So this is, to me, I recognized it immediately, and I was like, that's a Nazi tattoo. So I don't understand why he could be like,
there's no way the tattooist didn't say to him, there's no fucking way, literally no fucking, oh my God. I knew I didn't fucking like the guy, but I didn't expect this. How come I've never heard of this? I have not heard one fucking word about this.
Okay. So all of the social media shit dropped like 2 or 3 days ago is when I started digging into it. But then it was like last night, he did an interview with Pod Save America. Okay. And I'm going to show you a little bit of it. But in the interview, he announces that some Oppo research group has found this video of him at his like brother's wedding, getting drunk, taking his shirt off and like singing a song or something. And he's got the Nazi tattoo. And so in the Pod Save America thing, it was actually Graham who released it first to try to beat the Oppo people from releasing it on him. So he leaked his Nazi thing. And then I'll let you see his response here. But this one I thought was an amazing a little quote on it. Somebody says, Maureen Jice, she said, "This whole time I've been talking about the Fetterman particles radiating off this guy, but it turns out they were just regular old Hitler particles."
Oh my God.
I know, but it gets crazier. So I'm going to show you real quick. You'll get to see the video now. And this is from the Pod Save America here. Oh, hold on. I didn't share it. There we go.
Gets pretty fucking disgusting at points, and I
Yeah.
think you're kind of hinting at that. Speaking of which, in kind of a non-traditional campaign move, your team actually shared some opposition research on you with me. It's a video from, I believe, a decade ago. Let's just watch an excerpt, and then we should talk about it.
Oh my God.
First of all, what we were watching there was Graham wearing just his boxer briefs.
Silkies. Those are Marine Corps running shorts.
Pardon me. Silkies.
All right, I'm going to then jump to his explanation because it took him a few minutes to get to the explanation. But here's the explanation. Whew.
In 2007, I was a machine gun section leader with Kilo Company, 3rd Battalion, 8th Marines. We were on the 2-2 Mu. And it was my 3rd deployment. My previous 2 had been to Fallujah and then Ramadi, 2006. And we went ashore in Split, Croatia, myself and a few of the other machine gun squad leaders. And we got very inebriated. And we did what Marines on Liberty do, and we decided to go get a tattoo. And we went to a tattoo parlor in Split, Croatia, and we chose a terrifying looking skull and crossbones off the wall because we were Marines, and skulls and crossbones are a pretty standard military thing. And we got those tattoos, and then we all moved on with our lives. And I actually joined the Army after that, where I got, I had to go to MEPS. I got screened. Later on, I got a security clearance and a full screen when I went to work for the State Department as a contractor doing security for the ambassador to Afghanistan in 2018. And I've also just lived my entire life like a regular person with the skull and crossbones on their chest, which by that I mean taking my shirt off, performing Miley Cyrus songs in front of my extended family and to my sister-in-law, and just taking my shirt off at the beach.
Right, presumably going to the beach, yeah.
I mean, I went to college, I went to the gym, I did all the things, and at no point in this entire experience of my life did anybody ever once say, "Hey, you're a Nazi." It never came up.
And didn't he say that his friends got the same one? So nobody said it to them either.
I mean, okay. I mean, I've heard some amazingly funny, like kind of Schadenfreude stories before, but I can't tell you that I've ever heard the story of the person who unknowingly got a Nazi tattoo. I have never, and then had it on their body for almost 2 solid decades. And nobody was like,
still
"Hey,
have
what's
it
up with
on
the
him?
Nazi tattoo?"
Has he gotten it covered up?
No, but he says he just found out about it recently with this research thing, and he's like, "They're going to call me a secret Nazi," and I'm like, "Well, I don't think you're technically a secret Nazi because you've got a giant Totenkopf right on your chest." So I don't know.
Wow. Okay. As someone who has sleeves, chest, back, legs, I'm telling you right now, and I've worked in a tattoo shop, there is literally no way that a tattooist would do something like that without telling you, "Are you sure you want to do this?" Like, and a lot of tattooists turn people away. They won't even fucking do that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And
All right.
my question remains, if his buddies got the same ones, nobody said anything to him either.
I just think it's the most insane excuse I've ever heard. So first it's them leaking the video to be like, "Guys, they're gonna say I'm a secret Nazi, but I'm not." And it's like, "But bro, you've got a giant Nazi tattoo on you. Like, what are you doing right now? Like, what is going on? And this has got me asking the question, which is, why does it feel like on both sides of our stupid duopoly that every candidate is like a secret Nazi? That like it's Nazis
A
all the way
pedo
down.
and a Nazi. Like there's
fractal
always,
Nazi.
yeah.
I don't understand. Like, and that's the thing. Just a few days ago, I was really into this guy because I was like, you know what? Because like you were saying, you didn't like that he was like distancing himself from those old statements. But I was like, dude, he has to distance himself because that's the dumb game. But I was like, hey, at least he had those views. Nah, dude, this dude's been playing us from day one with his big fucking Nazi tattoo.
Those technically are shorts I wore in the service. They're not boxers.
All right. Now, first I was like, okay, well, that's it for this dude. There's no way that the Democrats are going to want to defend this dude with a giant swastika or a giant Totenkopf tattoo. There's no way. Oh, but wait, there's more. So, and this is from John Brishnahan. He says, an angry Bernie Sanders will not drop his support for Graham Plattner despite a Nazi tattoo on his chest. Sanders said that Plattner, as a young man, went through some really difficult experiences in Iraq and Afghanistan. Sanders, and this is a quote, I personally think he's an excellent candidate and will support him, and I look forward to him becoming the next senator from Maine. When pressed on Plattner's Nazi tattoo, Sanders lashed out at the corrupt campaign finance system, adding, we don't have enough candidates in this country that will take on the powers that be and fight for the working class. He's pivoting to protect a Nazi. I'm so confused.
This is a man who lost 2/3 of his family in the Holocaust.
Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing. I know that Bernie's not stupid. There's no way that Bernie believes that this guy mistakenly wore a Nazi tattoo on his flesh for 20 years. There's no way he believes this.
That's what makes it the worst.
I know.
Because he's being calculated. He fucking knows this shit. Like how it took him 2 years to say it's genocide when he knew damn right fucking well it was genocide. Like, he's so fucking calculated now. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then I was like, okay, what's going on, Bernie? I know you already kind of like bet on this guy by, doing the event with him or whatever, but you could pull back now. He has a giant, Nazi tattoo. But there's more. Emma Vigeland is trying to defend this and polish this turd. And I'm like, why, Emma? Why? She says,
well,
how
she
many
hurt herself.
I like her somewhat, but I know I know she's lived and all that, but I appreciate some of her perspectives. And I couldn't believe that even this wasn't a cutoff for her. It's like, come on. There's got to be a limit for these people, right? It says, how many people get tattoos that they thought looked cool but didn't understand the meaning of? How many vets took mercenary work for a period because the U.S. doesn't support them? How many young men have shitposted online? Do we want an authentic working class party or not? And I'm like, you're trying to clean up a literal Nazi dude and his Nazi tattoo that he got to show off his pride for his Nazi beliefs. Like,
I got a cover up, and you know what it was? It was Drew Barrymore. That's what it was. I'm not kidding you. Because she fucking sold out and became a classes. No, like, I'm not kidding. And that's what it was for. Because I should have never gotten a tattoo of someone famous anyway, because it was stupid. But or like I have a cover up of a fairy on my leg with a new fairy because the face was bad, or you know what I mean? Like, that's what people do to get cover ups. If he cared and actually wanted to be like, oh my God, like, let's just, I'll be nice. I'm Graham. I find this out. Tomorrow, I have an appointment and I am getting that shit fucking blacked the fuck out.
Well, that's what he said just today. Apparently, he said, "I'm going to look into getting it covered up." And it's like, dude, like that. The moment to get that shit covered up was like maybe at week 2 when somebody was like, "You're like, hey, check out my new tattoo, guys," and somebody's like, that's a Nazi tattoo, right? That would have been your best moment to go ahead and get that covered up. But he waited 20
look
years.
into, dude, make it a fucking black box. Who cares what it is? I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, just black the whole fucking thing out.
Yep. My God, Joy. It's like there can be no good candidates anymore. Like, it just feels like everybody is like a secret Hitler somehow. Like everybody's
there are no
hiding.
good candidates because there are no good fucking politicians. I said, people, when I talked about him and how like it was a bitch move for him to delete, the shit he said, everyone was like, oh my God, it's so cool that he said this and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, but he fucking deleted it. I got attacked so fucking bad. And it's like, aren't you the people who literally said like, I'm done with Dem establishment and stuff? First of all, he's running as a Dem. Even if you're fine with that, okay, cool.
But he was using the language of the left, and that's why people got mad, is because they want someone to represent their voice, and he actually seemed like he might be, but it turns out he was another Fetterman or worse, like a cinema.
Politicians are not your friends.
No, I know.
They're not your fucking friends.
Yeah.
And you know what? I posted this the other day. Thinking a politician actually cares about you is like thinking a stripper actually likes you. They don't. They don't give a fuck about you.
Are you telling me that Candy doesn't actually think that I'm delicious?
I'm sorry, boo. She doesn't.
But I put all those $1 bills directly into her G-string for nothing? For nothing?
That's not cool.
I'm old. I haven't learned about inflation
yet. Damn, that's fucked up. Here's a funny story.
The old dude next to me, he's still shelling out the quarters. So,
so here's a funny story. Okay, so I go to this strip club because Ron Jeremy's there, and I want to meet him because Ron Jeremy was fucking funny. And so I'm there, and I'm hanging out, having some drinks, whatever. So I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, this girl, I'm sitting like at the stage. There's a seat, right? And I'm with a couple of my friends, and here comes this girl on the stage up to me, and she's like dancing in my face, whatever. So I'm getting out like fives, whatever. And she goes, Joy, I haven't seen you in so long. And I'm like, she looked familiar. Well, she was a friend from college. Now, which is fine. I couldn't give a fuck less. But the awkward thing was, we're talking, and she's like, sorry, I have to keep dancing while we talk. And she's like grinding in my face, talking about how she has a kids and she's got divorced and what was my major again. And she's like grinding in my face as her. It was so awkward.
I have to say, small talk grinding is like the coolest concept I've ever heard. I want more of that.
I want a band.
Can we bring that in? Can we normalize this? I want to normalize small talk grinding, please.
It's like, how was your work day?
Hey, did you do your taxes? Like, I'm into this, dude. God. I'm into this.
Do you want a working wage? I said for a while, I was like, I want to do a fucking OnlyFans for Medicare for all or an OnlyFans for Palestine. Like, what the fuck? Why not? And I was like, but then I was thinking, I don't know if that would go over very well.
I just want to do an OnlyFans for myself because I'm a real narcissist. And that's like the only thing that gets me off is myself. So.
When I think about me, I touch myself. Oh.
Okay. Hey, I had to real quick shout to the comment section. Colin killed it. He said, Secret Hitler is the name of the Senate Democrats garage band.
Oh my God. Yes.
That's
Yes,
grand.
Colin. Yes.
All right. So I had another. You wanted me to pull this one up. I should have pulled this one up earlier, but I'll pull it up now.
Wait, what's
Here's
the
Mr.
band called again? Small talk stripping.
Oh no. Yeah, small talk grinding. I love small talk grinding. I love it.
I always said if I had a band, it would be called the Screaming Seams and Bodice Rippers. The Bodice Rippers and Screaming Seams.
Cool. Nice.
All chick
Nice.
band like Gem and the Holograms. Anyway,
I like it.
digress.
You know, Gem is excitement.
Ooh, Gem.
Fashion and glitter, fashion and fame. Ooh, Gem. Okay, sorry.
I think it's hilarious that you know that.
We're dating ourselves right now. We're showing our age.
Yes.
So, all right, let's pull up this one. We got Ben Gavir. He says, now that we have received the hostages, we must return to war and open the gates of hell upon Gaza, which is a clear opposite, complete violation of everything in the ceasefire that they just agreed to get those hostages.
And
which also, by the way, is what all of us were saying was going to happen.
It's almost like, you know, when we were saying it's not about the hostages, it was almost kind of like we were right in a way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. So, yeah, that was that. And then I think all we had left was just our funnies for the evening. If you want to jump into the funny and we'll wrap it. Are you ready?
Wait, I think the funny was that guy falling.
Oh, it became, well, okay, that was funny, but you sent me two funnies. So
okay, yes. Okay, do the one funny. Okay, so let me set it up. So my mom is 80 years old. She's very sick. She is in hospice. And she doesn't have long, but I'm her caretaker. So we talk all day and joke around, and you know, while I'm taking care of her, we just, you know, I make her laugh and stuff. And this is a gift she gave me the other day.
What? Mom, what do you think of the current political state in the country?
The political state? It's a fucking mess.
What?
Truth.
Play it again. Play it again. My mom's adorbs.
Mom, what do you think of the current political state in the country?
The political state? It's a fucking mess.
My mom never, ever, ever cursed for 80 years until she got sick. And now she's just letting it fly, and I'm fucking loving it. Let it go, Mom. Let it go.
Well, that's wonderful. Wonderful.
It's wonderful. I'm gonna send you this guy. I was gonna send him as a funny, but I put that guy falling, which I didn't realize I had already included. So
well, while you do that, I'm gonna do my what's it called? Hawking the thing. Hawking the thing, y'all. So hey, I finally, me and my partner finally got our site up and running properly for our Hawthorne Park potluck. We recently did a whole revamp. We're just looking for any help we can get, because we're out there feeding a lot of folks, and it is not cheap to feed your community, especially now. And I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the news. With this government shutdown, there is a good chance that come November 1st, there will be no food stamps, not just like a cut, no food stamps for anybody. So need is about to go up exponentially. And right now we don't have a lot in our account because we've been spending a lot on the inflation grown products that we need, like plates and forks and such. So again, if you guys can help, go to hawthorneparkpotluck.org. We're just trying to make sure that our community stays fed, and hopefully we do. That's all.
yeah.
Did you send me something, Joy?
I did.
Okay,
now,
let me go
I only watched the first like minute of this, so I'm not don't hold me responsible if it starts sucking.
Uh-oh. All right. I will. I'll try not to blame you here, but let me see if I can get it pulled up here real quick.
If you guys don't know who Ms. Rachel is, she's a children's phonetic presenter on YouTube, and she got into some trouble in July because she said, "I don't think we should kill children." That's what she said. And the US media was like, "What the fuck is that supposed to mean? What the fuck are you trying to say?" So they put her on the news. And I swear to God, you can go back and you watch the interview. The journalist interviewing her says this to her. They say, "Are you in Hamas?" They asked Miss Rachel, who wears overalls and a pink shirt with matching headband every day of her life. They said, "Are you in Hamas?" And I really like to think about that. I like to think about Miss Rachel getting into Hamas. I like to track that. I like to do the forensics on that. She's probably worth $500 million. Lives in New York. Has only worked in speech therapy for children, and then now she's a YouTube presenter. Brand deals across the globe. How did they DM her? Is that what they did? They DM'd her? She went to hidden messages, she opened that up, she said, "Oh shit, it's Hamas." They said, "We're big fans, we really love what you do. Have you thought about Islamic resistance at all?" And she said, "You know what, I have always been interested in Sharia law, I have." The funny thing is what I like about Miss Rachel is she's uncancelable because the kids like her too much. And if you have kids, you know that if there's something that will occupy your children, poor use of words in this joke, but if something will control your daughter's movement for like 3 minutes, it's invaluable. So I mean, honestly, I could turn on Miss Rachel and she could have that green headband on and she could be yelling in Arabic. And I'd be like, "Let her watch for a little bit, just let her watch for a couple minutes, you know." Put on your scarf, baby, put on your headscarf. You know it's haram not to wear it right now, okay? Mashallah, this is a good show. Alhamdulillah.
I'm not sure who that is. I gotta look up and see what his other stuff's like. But I started thinking
I'm Andy Haynes, so apparently it's Andy Haynes.
Andy Haynes. I don't think I ever heard of him.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I concur.
Oh my goodness. Well, I think it's been another awesome week. We should go ahead and nominate who our Grand Marshal of our capitalist death parade is this week. Who's marching all of capitalism off the death cliff this week, Joy?
Well, I told you who mine was going to be before the week was even over. It's
you did.
Not
who was it?
With that fucking, you're at the wrong protest. I tried to take a real beautiful portrait of America. Yeah, that bitch is mine.
And why can't she just like paint an American flag over the Palestine flag if it's that much of a problem? Why did she have to go and make a scene?
Exactly.
Like just leave it alone. Like that dude in free speech land with no kings gets to have a flag and walk around with it. Don't be a jerk. Sheesh. Well, I'm with you. I'll join you on that one this week because I thought she sucked. I mean, everybody sucks this week. But, I mean, I want to give it partly to our future Nazi senator, but I don't know.
You know what? He gets it too. It's tied. It's tied.
Oh He's
Graham,
just gonna
whatever the
goose
fuck
step
his
it
name
right
is.
off the cliff and be like, I'd never heard of this type of stepping before. I had
Josh,
no
I'm telling
idea.
you right now, the way that people have been attacking me these past few days for like even mentioning No Kings, dude, I was told like I'm the reason people are gonna be like burning in the middle of the street and stuff like me. It's all me. Like
It's all
people
you.
have Trump derangement syndrome like worse than I've ever seen in my life. But watch the comments on my Facebook when I post pictures of Graham with these fucking tattoos. Watch.
Oh my god. I want to
People are
see
gonna
more
come out and be
defending
like,
of it.
well, he was younger then, and you know, like we all make mistakes, and watch. Dude, I'm
seriously,
gonna fucking screenshot all that shit.
honest to God, Joy, I'm just trying to imagine like the debate over this with anyone that is supporting him at this point, because it's a really easy debate. Somebody will simply say, well, I think that what he's saying here is good, and I think this is good, and I think we need to be open to this and that and that. And all you have to respond with is, but he's a Nazi. And then they'll have to be like, but he did this and he made mistakes and this and that and da 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 da. But he's a Nazi. There's no way he's going to now be the nominee. There's no way. It's over. And the fact that people aren't just cutting him loose is insane to me.
It's
insane.
crazy. And
like at least if you wore blackface when you were in high school, you can be like, oh, it was just on Halloween, you guys. A tattoo is for life. Like this dude believed in this shit.
Yeah, I know. I've been learning so much about people like who I thought I knew lately, and yeah, I mean, there's nothing you could say that makes this okay. And even trying to do it is really fucking weird and sad.
Oh, I'm excited, Joy. I'm excited to see all the turd polishing over this Graham situation, because it's like, if you want to try to make Plattner a thing, I want to see you try it. But I don't think it's going to happen. And I just want to see them fall on their face trying to platform a Nazi. It's insane.
Okay, so I'm going to get on my Fetterman thing. I'm in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I have interviewed and met John Fetterman for 7 years. He has been on my show. I know that motherfucker personally, okay? I have been warning people about that fucker for 7 fucking years. Nobody listened to me. Nobody. Oh, he's the next Bernie, and he's this and that, and you know, nobody fucking listened to me. And people are like, oh my God, he really changed. No, he didn't. He's a fucking piece of shit. You guys were trying to rationalize all the shit I told you about. Like when he chased down an unarmed black man in his truck who was walking. Oh, well, you know, maybe he was scared. What? Like people trying to rationalize the craziest shit. How about Biden's holding a fundraiser for him? Hillary endorsed him. Well, he's trying to get the nomination. Oh my God, listen to yourselves. Same with this dude. Like, and Mondani. They're doing it here. He said, do you think the state of Israel should exist? He said, yes. Fuck that. He's coming out and saying some other shit too. Why do certain people get a pass? Fuck that. Stop settling.
It's just that curse of being a Democrat when it's literally the worst it's ever been to be a Democrat. It's the least it's ever like been of interest to anyone. No one wants the current iteration of the Democratic Party, but people believe if you hear something that sounds a little bit like the opposite of your of what you've been seeing, you're like, okay, I'm into that. Like, and so that's why Mamdani, that's why Graham Plattner, that's why Fetterman, all of this was about change because these people were saying the right words. But now I'm realizing that, like, how do we beat this? Like, when literally even the people that are supposedly on our side are secret Nazis, how the fuck do we get out of this trap? Like,
well, I mean, people call all Republicans Nazis, but so how would you feel if one of them had that tattoo? You'd be in the streets, like
Yeah.
actual, not a parade, but like actual protest. You'd be in the streets. But this dude who's running as a Democrat, well, it was a while ago, and
he was young, mistakes were made.
Selective outrage is a cancer. Fuck that.
It truly is. It's like I still can't believe that I'm seeing people defending the dude. It's like there's no way to defend Nazism, you guys. You know that, right? You can't defend your way out of Nazism. Just accept it.
He had it covered up. Okay. I said, look, I know this is going to come out. I'm going to show you right now. It's covered up. When I found out what it is, whatever the fuck we want. Totally different.
It would have diffused the moment entirely if he had been like, yeah, once I found out, I made a mistake, I got it covered up, I don't agree with that ideology. Then it looks like, okay, maybe you're being honest.
I'll give
maybe
you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, okay. Maybe. But when you're like still wearing it 20 years later and you're like, yeah, I'm looking into it. It's like, yeah, you're looking into it, buddy. Like, come on, man. The moment I found out.
Yeah.
Like, what if you found out one day, like you're with your friends and you go to the beach, you take your shirt off and somebody's like, what's that on your back? And I'm like, what? And you got like a birthmark that looks like a swastika. You need to do something about that. You can't just have it. I'm sorry. You got to do something. At least wear a shirt. I don't know.
Yeah, for real. Nobody said anything for years to him or his friends with the matching ones.
Nobody.
Not the tattooist. Not the family, like literally nobody ever said anything to him. He didn't know.
Yeah, like never even like the little old guy at the water park saw him walk by and he's like, hey, buddy, you got a Nazi tattoo. Like nobody. Nobody.
It means he loves Hitler, honey. That's what it means. Oh my fucking God. Looks like we have some more comments. Just may as well read some before we get off the air because I love our viewers.
Well, I know up here, Vicky was talking about, she said Joy was right about Fetterman right off the bat. She was not fooled by the shorts and hoodies.
I mean, one of us.
Google gobble.
Google gobble, Google gobble. You always know every fucking reference I make when it comes to songs, movies. Like, you always fucking get it.
I'm a pop freak. I don't know what it is. I just hold culture in my brain. I can't remember names, addresses, phone numbers, math, but I remember cultural references.
What else we got?
Let's see here. Vicky also says that him claiming he didn't know it was a Nazi symbol is ridiculous. And it's like, yeah. Let's see here. RFK dismantles public health. Do libs start masking again to protect their communities? Nah, they glare at you over their tortoiseshell glasses and avocado toast cocktail. That was from Colin. And yeah. Oh, yeah. And he also says, how does one skip to the front of the water slide line? Right? You got to get the lightning pass, you know, or have cancer, whichever comes first.
Yay, whatever works.
All right.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are amazing. If you missed it, I did have an incredible Indigenous woman on Vanjie last week who shared the story of her son being unalived, and the unaliver not being put away as Indigenous peoples typically have to deal with. Unfortunately, I had her on last Thursday. Please watch that episode if you get a chance. She's incredible. And she lives in an Indigenous community and had to rely on them to help her, try to find things out about what happened to her son. And it's heartbreaking, but it's worth a watch, especially because it's not often people get to have Indigenous people on. A lot of them are not comfortable as I've found throughout the years, and I've been very fortunate. But please watch that because she's incredible, and she's very transparent about who her son was and everything like that. So yeah, please tune in and watch that one. Also, my book, Our Friend Temujin, The Wrongful Conviction of Temujin Kenzu. My blind ass wrote this. Please get a copy. And I am making a donation to Heal Palestine, HEAL, with every single book sold. I donate to them, and what they do is they give food and baby formula to people in Palestine. So every single book I sell, they get a donation. And you can get this at barnesandnoble.com and amazon.com. Please do. Temujin has been in prison almost 4 decades, even though he's been proven innocent, and he is very sick. So I need his story to get out. We need his story to get out. And people need to raise hell before it's too late. So thank you guys so much for watching as usual. I love you all. And thanks, Josh, for joining me.
And thank you, Joy, for always being a pleasure and a blast. And until next week, I am disappearing for a week because it is my partner's birthday and we're going to hit the hot springs. So we will not be here next week, but the following week.
But I will be, and I'm going to have a special guest.
Do it. Well, until then, folks, we appreciate you. We love you. And we'll see you next time on the Capitalist Death Parade. Love and so forth.
The cult of personality.